lovely day, unexpectedly. Sunshine, what the hell? Was not expecting this. Thank you. Morning everyone. It's been raining all week here. Well, actually not all week, it wasn't raining the first day, but today I'm leaving and finally the sun has come out again. So Anto and I are off on our last ride. He's on the flat bar gravel bike. I've had a lot of questions about that, so I figured today we will answer the question of whether flat bars or drop bars are better. First, coffee. Another day, another coffee. Cheers. Cheers.
Last day.
Oh. Well, it's just coffee, I've got to say. If I was doing a coffee review, I would say, I mean, extra points for the sunshine. I'm taking a few off for that coffee. Let's do it. This way. And off we go again. It's starting to be very familiar, this road. These sandy gravel paths dry out so quickly, so even though it's been torrential, it's great riding. Whee! Look at that! Smooth as silk! Mountains in the distance, so nice. Mountains. Yeah, mountains, sunshine, Anto. Before we get onto the flat bar versus drop bar thing, quick bike check. I am on the Marin Headlands gravel bike. It is a carbon frame and fork. I'm running Zip 303 Firecrest carbon wheels, and I've got these 40C WTB Radlers on, a bit narrower than I normally run, and I'm really liking those for this trip because it's not very techy, I mean at all. So here I've got the SRAM Force Explore group set. I've installed a Quark power meter there, and and if you look at the back here, sorry I'm getting my own shadow in, but if you look at the back you can see that I've got the SRAM Explore cassette on there. Before I got the Explore cassette I was running an Eagle cassette, which is 10 to 50, and it's really got a massive like the biggest rocket is 50 tooth, which is huge, and it means you've got an easy, really easy gear ratio for getting up the really steep hills in Devon. But it comes at a cost, and that is that there's quite a big jump between gears on it, which is fine if you're doing a lot of really steep and techy terrain. But if you want to do like really fast, more flat stuff, well, not necessarily flat, but if you're doing like fast, less techy stuff like we're doing here in Girona, then the Explore cassette is a much better bet because it's got narrower ratios, like smaller jumps between the gears. And we've been riding our gravel bikes on road a lot on this trip, and you do notice the jump between gears a lot more on the road, having to select something a bit harder or a bit easier rather than getting exactly the gear that you want like you would on a road bike with such a huge choice of gears. So the point I'm trying to make, that I'm getting to, is that if you're doing flatter, faster stuff or riding your gravel bike on the road, you might want to get the Explore cassette because it doesn't have as easy a gear as the Eagle, but you might not need that if you're not doing loads of techie stuff, and it hasn't got as big a jump between gear ratios. So I think mine is a 10 to 42. Anyway, other bits and bobs, I have got obviously drop bars. These are Strava Explore flared bars. We'll talk a bit more about bars in a minute because I said I would. And I've got the Rock Shocks Shock Stop stem. It's a suspension stem. What else do I need to tell you? Oh, bar bag, obviously, because it's a gravel bike, you have to have a bar bag. I've got a...
Watch out.
Oh, someone's coming. I've got a 3-strap bar bag there. Round here, this is a chrome little pouch. I put my GoPro in there. Butty, we need to do your bike now.
Okay, I'm on a Santa Cruz Stigmata, converted with a, well, what they say, hybrid, straight bar, Santa Cruz carbon. I'm running a SRAM GX mountain bike rear mech, so it's better for the gears, as a normal rival or force doesn't quite work as well as a mountain bike one. So yeah, I'm running Zips 302s.
Yeah, the best.
Time pedals, obviously. 40, 11, 42.
And tyres?
Tyres, I'm running Pirelli Cinturo toes, 35. 35,
so
it's kind of good for off-road and road.
Yes.
So it's an all-rounder.
How long's that stem?
That stem is a 70, as I want it more comfortable.
Yeah.
It's better for the lower back and the neck. So it's just more comfort, and it's better for longer off-road rides.
Okay, I've got some questions about hand position, but let's get back on our bikes, ride a bit more, and we can chat about that in a sec.
Let's go.
We want to ride our bikes. This green. Okay, nearly back. Well, actually we are. We're back in Girona. We've not spoken about bars at all. So let's get a coffee and then I will do as promised. Woo. Can I one-handed track stand with a GoPro? Yes. Beautiful Girona. Okay, right, before you get too comfortable and tow, but
Hi.
Tell me why you have flat bars and why you think they are better.
Well, I have both, so I got the best of both worlds. So flat bar's just more comfortable, more fun. For longer ride. I mean, although I do like my drop bar. My drop bar is good for more faster gravel, shall we say. But for flat bars, straight, comfort is the most important thing.
Seriously, you think it's more comfort?
More comfort, less strain on your back and your shoulders, and it's just basically more fun with flat bar.
Okay. So I am going to, put my sunglasses on actually because it's very, very sunny.
I'll move out of the way.
No, it's fine. You can stay there. So I don't agree with that tone. Basically, for me, I think it's more comfortable to have your hands pointing that way and to have all the different grip positions on a drop bar bike. So I can hold them in the middle, I can hold them on the hoods, I can hold them down on the drops. He's got one hand position, that's it. And it's that way, which is quite a strain on your wrists, whereas that way, I think that's more comfortable on your wrists because your wrists are in a straight line with your hands, right?
I'm a BMXer at heart, so in my blood, so it feels better for me.
So maybe it feels more comfortable for him. Why I would say flat bars are good is because you have more control on any techie bits. They're wider, so you've got a lot more control. It kind of does feel better descending on techie bits, on flat bars. It does. So even though I've said the drop bars are more comfortable, actually on techie descents, you'll be more comfortable on the flats. But overall, on long distance rides, I think it's got to be the drops. Also, the drops are more aero, definitely more aero.
Definitely more.
And furthermore, if you just go and whack straight bars on your normal gravel bike, then it's going to alter the reach. So if your bar is designed to have drop bars, it'll be designed to have a certain reach, and you're shortening that reach by putting flat bars on. You could compensate by putting a really long stem on, but do you really want to do that? That's going to make everything feel weird, right? So I think I've covered everything. Have I covered everything?
I think you have.
Yes.
I think you got it spot on.
Okay, I'm doing this very quickly because we just want to have our lunch. So there you go. Flat bar versus gravel bar. For me, it's got flat bar versus drop bar. For me, it's got to be the drops, particularly if they're flared, because the flare at the bottom gives you more control, almost mimicking the length of the flat bars. So that's it from me. We're going to have our lunch. Say bye to Mutty.
Bye-bye.
Bye, 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 bye. Last day in Girona, so I'm going home. See you soon. Bye.